is fine. He's retired and fishing in Orange County, California, as a tribute. On the other, well, Nelson side of the family, we get to see our sister Tracy up there on the screens. Remember Father Down in Mystery down in Beverly Hills? She's a fine actress. She's done 21 Lifetime television movies. She's either killing somebody or being killed every week. A little surreal. On our mom's side of the family, our mom is a painter, and she's living in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Kristen Harmon Nelson. Her sister, our Aunt Kelly Harmon, is the Tic Tac lady. The beautiful blonde, the 1.5 calorie mint girl. That was her. Our Uncle Tom Harmon, one of the grandfather. He's our grandfather. Grandfather, Tom Harmon, won the Heisman Trophy at Michigan in 1940. Yeah, he was quite the man. And you get to see our Uncle Mark Harmon on NCIS every week as Gibbs. Yeah, you ladies love Gibbs, don't you? Yeah, and he married Pam Dauber, which makes it Mark and Minnie. And the reason why we go through this whole hit parade here is it's kind of bragging, but it's not just that. We do realize that no matter what, no matter how many millions of records we do wind up selling, odds are we're going to be the low-hanging fruit on the family tree. So come on up, take a picture with us, take a piece of us home with you, and I apologize in advance if you guys do not get a CD because we took Delta here, which stands for Don't Expect Your Luggage to Arrive. And half of them showed up. You know, I wanted to say this too. New Jersey is always going to mean something very special to the two of us, beyond the fact that our grandparents and our whole family, well, you know, our great-grandfather decided to settle in Jersey City when you could. And our grandfather, Ozzy, was raised in Richfield Park. Our dad was born in Teaneck, raised in Tenafly. And yeah, so beyond that, when Gunnar and I had our hit records, we had a friend of ours that lived in Toms River, New Jersey. And his idea of, our friend's idea of a fun time when we had #1 records and we're all over MTV was to go to the Ocean County Mall and start a riot. But we actually kind of laid low here in New Jersey. You know, we spent a couple of summers on Barnegat Bay and Bricktown, and we actually went to hang out at Seaside Heights Boardwalk before they made a crazy, stupid television show about it. We made fun of those people before they did. And we do love New Jersey because this feels like where our roots are. And we want to thank you very much for coming tonight. We hope to be a lot of friends, and I think we've saved something very special for the end of the show, but we've got something that rounds up the night. Thank you, everybody. Here we go.
2 years after his death, on January 21st, 1987, Rick Nelson was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by John Fogerty.
I looked over at Sam Phillips and I said, he made some of the best records ever made in rock and roll. And Sam, he even gave you a run for the money.
As much credit as he's gotten, it ain't near enough. His feel, his understanding, and his love for music. That was Rick Nelson's life.
We always play on New Year's, it seems like. And that's kind of when his plane went down, so I always make a point to play a Rickey Nelson song. And I usually do believe what you say.
In the summer of 2001, Capitol Records reissued all of Rick's classic Imperial recordings from the 50s and 60s, as well as his 1981 album, Playing to Win.
It's a tragedy that he's not here right now making great music. But then again, he had an absolutely great, stunning career.
It's just an amazing journey that Rick took. And, you know, I don't even want to go in with the way that it ended because I think Ricky's music will live forever. I mean, we know that.
He was rock and roll's biggest fan. And he was not a quitter. He had a lot of guts, a lot of courage. But most of all, he was a really sweet person.
This is my last time around, and I don't know where I'm bound.
For a long time, I was really angry at him because I felt like he knew he was going to go when he went. And I was really pissed at him for not hanging in longer.
I think he saw the fact that he wasn't going to be around forever. A lot of his music conveyed that in a way.
I thank you for the love.
He never saw himself getting older.
he's still on the road. I'm still waiting for the suitcase at the landing. You know, I'm still kind of holding on for that.
See you later.
I've never known what it is to be a dad, like a grown-up. It really doesn't happen in what I'm doing, and maybe that's part of the thing that's attractive to me. Because you don't get old, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you so much. You know, a couple years back, we were actually issued a challenge by a good friend of ours who'd written a bunch of hits. And she said, guys, if you had 5 minutes left and one song to sing, what would it be about? And what we realized in our short time here is that there is nothing more important in life than telling the people that you love them while you have the chance. You know, at the end of the day, we're not going to be judged by how many toys we have, how much money we made. It's going to be the people that we loved and the lives we touched, you know? And we learned the hard way, as we all do, living this life, that sometimes God has a sense of humor. And there isn't a day that goes by that we wouldn't trade every single blessing we've ever had for just 5 more minutes of tangible time with our dad. So we wrote a song about that very thing, and hopefully it'll remind you guys to make sure you reach over and tell the person that you came here with that's had your back this whole time that you love them. Don't take him for granted. It's a song called Just Once More. I've got a million pictures in my heart and here at home, and I'm afraid that they'll just fade with time. And photographs are cold and the memories hard to hold. I never got the chance to say goodbye. One more day, one more night, one more chance to make it right. A few more words, a few more laughs. Doesn't seem too much to ask. And I know it's just a dream, but I give up everything if you walk through that door just once more. Sometimes I catch myself asking you out loud, what would you do if you were in my place? 'Cause every day in every way I try and make you proud. But I wish that I could tell you face to face. Just one more day, one more night, one more chance to make it right. A few more words, a few more laughs. It doesn't seem too much to ask. And I know it's just a dream, but I give up everything if you walk through that door just once more.
morning, one more night, one more chance to make it right. A few more words, a few more laughs. Doesn't seem too much to ask. And I know it's just a dream. Just once more.